Hello, what's up everyone, hope you all are fit and fine. After the new PUBG 4.5 Naruto Shippuden update, Krafton has added many ninjutsu from the anime Naruto. And if you can utilize them properly, you can get serious advantages in any battle. And today I'm going to show you how you can get the most out of every jutsu, when to use which, and some tips and tricks to help you perform these jutsus exceptionally well. So without wasting any more time, let's start our today's video. Now, to perform ninjutsu, you must find the ninjutsu scroll or talk to some in-game characters to get them. But finding is your best bet. The best area to find the most ninjutsu scroll is the Chunin exams final arena. Over there you will get almost every ninjutsu available in the game. Now we have completed the introduction and finding the ninjutsu scrolls and stuff. So now let's talk about the ninjutsu themselves. There are a total of 8 ninjutsu to use from, although you can only use one at a time. And those ninjutsus are Fire Style Great Fireball. This is a specialty jutsu of the Uchiha clan in the Naruto franchise. This jutsu is a fire type jutsu. I personally use it as a Molotov substitute because it can be used infinite times with the cooldown. You can use it to set fire on the ground or inside any building. Earth Style Mud Wall. This is a defensive jutsu and it can be highly beneficial if you are stranded in an open field and you need a cover ASAP to save your life. Other than that, it is pretty much useless because you cannot use it for other stuff except climbing up buildings, just like the old Ice Wall event, if you can remember. Chidori. It is a lightning style jutsu used by Sasuke Uchiha and Kakashi Hatake in the Naruto franchise. It is a lightning style jutsu used in a 1 vs 1 fight where you know the enemy's health is lower than 50%. If you manage to hit the enemy with that, he's a dead man. Rasengan. It is the specialty jutsu of Naruto and the Jiraiya Sage. This jutsu is similar to Chidori except it works like a grenade. While Chidori is better for finishing a 1 vs 1 fight, the Rasengan is more of a heavy impact jutsu great for a surprise ambush on the enemy's entire team. Though it deals about the same damage as Chidori, the damage radius is wide and it also gives a knockback effect, making the enemy blast away from the user. Substitution. It is an automatic action ninjutsu. Whenever the character's HP hits less than equal to 1%, it triggers automatically and you cannot do anything about it. Flying Raijin Jutsu. It is a specialty jutsu of Minato Namikaze and the second Hokage from the Naruto franchise, and to be honest with you, it is my favorite jutsu. In the game, you can get Minato's kunai. Once you throw that kunai, you can teleport to its location within a flash. It is very useful when you need to escape an ambush or teleport to any unreachable areas. Shadow Clone Jutsu. This is the Naruto only special jutsu. With this jutsu, you can create up to 3 clones of your character. The clones will follow your each and every action, meaning whatever you do, the clones will mimic the exact same thing. Reanimation Jutsu. By using this jutsu, you can recall your teammates at any location at any time before the recall timer ends. It is a really good jutsu because you can recall all of your teammates at the same time at the same spot. But unlike other jutsus, it can be only used once. After that, the reanimation jutsu will disappear from your backpack and you will have to find or buy another one. Yes, unlike other jutsus, you can buy the reanimation jutsu from the vending machine. Okay, now we know all the details about each and every jutsu found in the game. Now, firstly, let's talk about Rasengan and Chidori. Because they are mostly similar jutsu, most of the tips and tricks are the same. Now, if you only tap on the jutsu button, both the Rasengan and Chidori will charge up and the character will dash straight to hit. It can be used against an enemy who is stationary, but if you want the most out of Rasengan or Chidori, press and hold the jutsu button. This way you will be able to move with the jutsu in your hand and precisely hit the target even if it's moving. If there are more than one enemy, use the Rasengan and tell your teammates to cover you from the back and then hit them to disrupt their position and damage them. If there are only one enemy and you have managed to get their health lower or equal to 50%, then use the Chidori to one-shot him. Now let's talk about the Flying Raijin Jutsu. The Flying Raijin Jutsu is one of the most useful jutsus in the game right now, and to be honest, this is my favorite jutsu to use. Although it takes a little bit of learning curve to master it, but once you know how to use it properly, it can be both a lifesaver or a checkmate for you. To use it, throw the Minato's kunai away for as far as possible and wait for the timer to almost end. Then tap to teleport to the location the kunai was at. When you land the teleportation, you also shoot out a blast like Rasengan, knocking back the enemies nearby. You can use it to quickly teleport away if an enemy team ambushes you, or you can also ambush the enemies and surprise them just like this. With the flying Raijin jutsu, you can climb up to various different objects and create angle to eliminate your enemy. Now let's talk about the Shadow Clone Jutsu. The Shadow Clone Jutsu might be the most underrated jutsu in the entire game. Once you activate it, you can summon up to 3 clones. Those clones will follow each and every action you do. You can use it to rage bait enemies, trick the enemies while you are ambushing them or they are ambushing you. Throw an attack together. Although this jutsu has a steep learning curve and it is harder to master even than the flying Raijin jutsu, once you get the controlling in your hand, it is a really helpful jutsu. Now with the shadow clones, you can actually switch position with any of your shadow clones. Although which shadow clone you are going to be changing position with is completely determined by the game and you cannot do anything about it. But it is pretty useful. Suppose you are ambushing an enemy with your shadow clones and he starts firing at the real you, so you can actually switch positions with another clone, then clone will get eliminated instead of you. And it is a really good thing in other ways as well, like now the enemy have to guess which one is the real you again and then start firing. And I think by that time he will be dead. Now I'm not going to talk about the other jutsus like the fire style fireball jutsu or the mud wall jutsu, because those jutsus are just basic jutsus. You can actually master them by yourselves. And there is not much you can do with that jutsus unlike the flying Raijin jutsu or the Chidori or the Rasengan. So that's for today's video. Hope you guys have learned something new or at least had fun. Leave a like and if possible subscribe. We are really close to 100 subs. It might be a small click for you, but it means a lot to me. And at the end, thanks for watching. Take care. Bye bye. And at last, this is a pro tip for you, an extra pro tip. Use the ninja sprint to dodge enemies' bullets, and it works better than you think.